Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Jeff Passing Through. Today on the Queen Elizabeth Highway, the QEW as we call it, or the Queenie in older slang, Southern Ontario, on a little bit of a road trek to North York to go pick up something. As you know, favorite YouTuber, Adam the Woo, sadly passed away of heart failure on December 22nd. A graphic artist by the name of, hopefully I get his name correctly, spelled correct or pronounced correctly, Seth Alne, A-L-N-E, Seth Alne. He produced this amazing picture of Adam the Woo and his sunglasses with Adam the Woo in like a Back to the Future type font on it, and then a few of his catchphrases, most popular catchphrases around it. And he updated it a few times, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. But I took the original one before he added all the others, and I sent it off to this T-shirt place. And for the past couple of weeks, they've been kind of tweaking it, and they sent me a proof, and I asked if they could make a couple more changes to it. And it's now ready for me to go and pick up this T-shirt, and I'm really excited to see what it looks like, and I will share it with all of you. So come along with me for the drive, and who knows what the day will entail today. It is Thursday, January 29th, 2026. Okay, as we are passing the Ford assembly plant in Oakville, time and temperature check, it is currently 11:20 a.m. and it is a balmy -9 degrees Celsius. Well, that's just driving by a place called iFly, and yeah, it's spelled I-F-L-Y, iFly. It's one of those skydiving simulations where you put the suit on, and then you go into the little room with a big fan underneath you, and then you float up on the fan. I've always wanted to try that. I have a friend of mine that did it a few years ago and posted a whole bunch of pictures and a video of him on Facebook doing it, but I have yet to try it myself. I always felt maybe I was a little too overweight, but if you saw my video a week or two weeks ago, I've been on a diet and losing a lot of weight, actually, and I'm very happy because I'm only about 2.5 pounds away from my personal goal weight. I'm actually underneath. I've long since passed the goal weight for my surgery that's coming up at the end of February for my hernia, which I also talked about in the other video. Yes, so I don't feel like I'm overweight anymore, so I might try this iFly sometime. See what kind of video footage I can get from that. I'm sure that would be interesting to make an episode of. Another benefit of the weight loss is for health reasons, not just for the surgery prep, but no stranger to talking about my life and sharing it with you if you're watching, but mostly to make a record for myself. For many, many years, basically since I was a teenager, it's the first time I noticed that I had really high blood pressure. I was like 13, 14, walking home from high school, saw a blood pressure machine that they had put into our local drugstore where you could just sit down and take your blood pressure. So me and my friend sat down and took our readings. When it was my turn, everybody was looking at the screen going, check it out, you should be dead. I just thought it was like, must have been messing up or maybe something wrong with it or something. But every time I would check it, it would always say that. And I never really said anything about it because I always felt fine. Of course, I was too young to really understand the whole concept of, blood pressure being the silent killer, and you don't really feel symptoms of high blood pressure. But traffic all of a sudden just slowed down really quickly, and I had to make a maneuver to get out from behind a truck that was slowing down. So long story short, I've had hypertension for most of my life, and we've had all the tests and diagnostics and what have you to try and figure out the cause of it. And until just recently, like literally a couple months ago, until just recently, we had no reason why I had high blood pressure, but it's been under medication recently to have it under control, which is good. So I'm happy with that. And final test that we did is we had some ultrasounds done of my heart, which is normal, by the way. I had an angiogram a couple of years ago, and the artery leading to my heart on the top, at least, was completely blockage-free and clear of any buildup. But it's just at the end of fall, the end of autumn there, a couple months ago, I had a ultrasound done of all my arteries, top to bottom, basically, from my neck down to my toes. And they found some little bit of narrowing. Not a lot to be too concerned, but they said, my age being what it is, I am 51. As I said earlier in another video, 2 months younger than Adam the Woo, roughly the same age, the same height, pretty much. He was 6'3", I'm 6'4". We were both a little overweight and both trying to lose weight for many years. Both not the healthiest of eaters, which I have changed during this diet process. I eat very healthy now. Wasn't sure how long I was going to be able to keep it up, but I've been keeping it up long enough to lose weight faster than I thought possible for me. So that's a good thing. But getting back on topic, a little bit of narrowing of the arteries, so that was a little concern, and then finding out Adam's cause of death being a large heart and basically congestive heart failure due to many years of hypertension that went undiagnosed and untreated. So, I mean, when that came out, you have to understand how shocked and frankly quite scared I got. Briefly, I thought about it and thought, well, similarities kind of to my current situation I'm just finding out about, but thankfully that, my heart is fine. It's not enlarged. There's no concern there. There wasn't a blockage in the main artery that they checked, and the second main artery that I haven't had checked, but they do see a little narrowing, which is probably the cause of why I've had the hypertension all this time. So getting that checked and taken care of, and I just had a call from my circulatory specialist office who said just a couple of days ago, hey, you're due to have a heart monitor. And I thought about it and went, yeah, you know what? Probably the best thing, right? Based on what everybody's saying after hearing about Adam's cause of death, that men, especially this age, please get checked, go to the doctor. So why would I turn that down, right? I'm getting fitted with the heart monitor on a Tuesday, and we'll be wearing it through till Friday, and we'll go in and have them check the results and whatnot, and have you do a stress test. So rest assured, I will be taking care of myself. Thanks, Adam, for that another lesson. Adam taught us many lessons over the years. This is the one lesson that he didn't have to try to teach us, unfortunately. But we can all learn from it for sure. We are currently traveling on the 427 highway, northbound, taking us from the QEW highway to the 401 highway, which is another west to east, or east to west, depending on which direction you're headed. Major highway across southern Ontario, and this will be taking us out towards North York, where we're headed today. Now this confluence that we're coming up to is, as you can see, 401 west that way, 401 east. We're going east every single time I come up to this section of the highway. Whether it's morning, middle of the day, afternoon, evening, pretty much any time of day except for wee hours in the middle of the night, I'm always faced with a massive traffic jam. It's just a huge bottleneck that's just ridiculous. If you don't know anything about the 401 highway in Toronto, you can look it up. It is the busiest highway in North America, not just Canada, North America. For many years when I was growing up, the busiest highway in North America was the Santa Monica Freeway in California, and the 401 was number 2. Nope, not anymore. I think it's been well over a decade, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even longer. 401 McDonald Cartier Freeway, full name, number highway 401. Ontario, busiest highway, North America. And as you can see, just as I suspected, we're hitting a major traffic jam here, just a big bottleneck. All these highways coming together, people not able to figure out where they're going. I gotta get across here. There we go. Where do we go? Do we go to the express lanes or do we go to the collectors? So many people go to the express lanes because they think it's faster, but then sometimes that's the reason why it's always jammed. The collectors, well, that's where all the traffic funnels in from all the feeder streets, collects onto the superhighway here, and then funnels into the express lanes. It doesn't really matter sometimes. You can't tell. There are LED signs, like there's one coming up here, that sometimes can give you a bit of a hint. Oh, there you go. Look at that. 7 minutes to Highway 400, 11 minutes to Allen Road. We're headed there. And 14 minutes to Yonge Street. But it didn't tell us which side to take. Do we stay on the express lanes or do we go in the collector lanes? Let's roll the dice, folks. I say we stay in the express first. But look, the collector lanes are moving faster. And then as soon as I get in it, it'll slow right down. It's always the lane that I get into that slows down. So I've just learned over the years. Stay in your lane, as they say. You know, it works. If I just stay in a lane, I see people trying to weave in and out, I end up ahead of them. And now I have a white wall in front of me. You know, you get used to it. It's still frustrating, but you get used to it. Sitting in traffic. You know you're going to be taking the 401. Sometimes even the QEW, but the QEW was good. at least for this trek. You know, you're taking the 401 anywhere near Toronto. Be prepared to sit in traffic. But nothing's going to stop me from going and picking up this t-shirt. Speaking of which, t-shirts, nothing can stop us now. Shirt from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway in Disney's Hollywood Studios in Orlando, Florida. Or shall we say, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Great attraction. I like it. I also liked Great Movie Ride, by the way, which I wrote several times in years past. But I am not of the crowd who dislikes Runaway Railway. I think the technology is phenomenal. Okay, I got into some traffic there, and I had to turn on my navigation to find this place. So I've just arrived at the T-shirt Elephant, as it's called, in North York, 18 Raytherm Road. I will put a link in the description to this place if you're interested. Hopefully they do good work, and we'll find out soon enough. So let's go check this place out. My dashboard mount for my phone, I think the sun did something to the sticky. It started to fall. So unfortunately, I've got poor Mini Lisa here holding the phone, trying her best to hold it as steady as possible. Because I got this package, and I want to open it on camera and react to it naturally. These are the t-shirts. So let's take a look here, guys. I'm really hoping that these are good. This company comes highly recommended. Oh wow, does that ever look freaking amazing? Oh, it's amazing. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, I'm going to wear this with pride. And I got two, because I know I'll wear it, and I'll wear it out. So I got a second one. Oh, this is amazing. T-shirt Elephant. Check them out. Thank you, Lisa, for holding this. All right. I think that's going to hold much better there. I moved my phone mount to a better spot on the dashboard, and also changed into an appropriate t-shirt, as Adam the Woo would say, one of his many catchphrases. I'm really impressed with this t-shirt. Appropriate for honoring Adam today. So, let's get started. Back on the road, shall we? Oh, by the way, in with the t-shirts also came this leave us a Google review card, but they also gave me some pins. Pretty cool. All right, in true Adam the Woo fashion, let's get a Starbucks piping hot caffeinated beverage. That is a monstrous snowbank. If I was many, many years younger, I would probably be here playing all through this, digging tunnels and the good old days. All right. Piping hot acquired. Sugar-free vanilla latte, blonde espresso. Very nice. All right, back on the road again. There goes the Jeff Mobile. Adam's going to be with us a very, very, very long time. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see it through the overexposed windows here, but the hotel I just drove past on this on-ramp right at the keel on the 401 is brought back an old memory for me when I was 10 years old and I had entered my very first ever Yamaha Electone Festival, which is a competition, worldwide competition through the Yamaha Music Education System, where entrants in 3 different age categories. I was 10 years old, so I was in Division 1, the youngest category. Compete at various levels, like local, I competed in my local town, and then went to the semifinals and then the finals, which was all held in this hotel is where they put us up, and I had really good memories of the times I had back at the Electone Festival when I was 10, and incidentally, I ended up winning. I won the Division 1 championship for all of Canada that year at 10 years old. Go me. That started my musical career. All right, we're going to make a little pit stop here. Mini Lisa has a little bit of a love for a certain Dollar Tree store. We're going to pop into one that we've never been to here and take a look. So we shall be back momentarily. These things are amazing. Check these guys. Oh, they're awesome. I had to pick up some marshmallow peeps. So a funny story happened. Yesterday I wake up and I got an email sent to me overnight. And it says, your YouTube channel is looking wonderful. You have incredible thumbnails and fantastic video content. But it appears you don't have the number of views and subscribers that you should have at this point in time. I can help you increase your SEO, your search engine optimization. Contact me if you're interested. Now, I might only be in the 30-ish subscriber range, but I am very thankful that there is anybody at all, besides my family watching my vlogs. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing this channel for myself, for posterity, as Adam the Woo would say, just to record some things that I do and things I want to remember and look back on in the past. If anybody along the way wants to join me and come along these adventures and listen to me babble and talk about things I'm doing and seeing and reacting to and what I feel and stuff about my life, well, hey, you're more than welcome. I'm happy to have you along the way. But I don't think I'm ready to spend money on somebody trying to help me out with my search engine optimization. So I ignored the email. Well, a few hours later, I get another email from the same guy. Hey, can we meet on Zoom? I'd like to talk to you about your SEO. I'm thinking, hey, I thought the whole idea was contact you if I'm interested. And then 3 hours later, you're so desperate for business, you need to. Okay, I'm pretty much done with this. I'm just going to ignore this. I thought, channels that get really popular must have to deal with all these people wanting to sell them stuff or sell stuff through their channel or advertise through the channel. We'd like to sponsor you, and would you like to sell out to us? I thought that's not going to happen to me for a very long time, if at all. But in the future, something to think about. I didn't think I'd have to be thinking about it now, at this state. Oh boy. Here's one of those fabulous Queen Elizabeth Way highway traffic jams. So I turned the camera around to face me again. It appears where the sun is at the moment, and the sunroof and the windshield, it's basically giving me a spotlight on my chinny here. So anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for coming along on the journey to pick up my Adam the Woo tribute t-shirt. Again, I'll share a link to information about this in the description or something. I'll put something down in the description anyways. Take care, guys. If you like to follow me, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe. Give me a thumbs up or like on this video. What really helps, the likes, and what really does help is if you just comment something, even just say cool or anything at all, just something in the comments really helps. If you feel free to share this video or my channel with someone else, that would be cool too. Till next time, I am always Jeff passing through today.